I'm just gonna go ahead and say this episode was flipping amazing. 10 out of 10. I actually went back to watch it a second time. That's something that I have not done for an anime in a while, or at least before I do a review anyway. A part of the reason was so I can go back and get a good understanding of everything, so I don't make a mistake in my review. But a big part, the bigger part was it was just so flipping amazing. I had to watch it again. As most of you know, Pitou is my favorite, and she is my favorite design. Although it did hurt my heart when I found out that Pitou is a boy, not a female. You know, it looks like a female with the eyes and the bodily features, the voice and everything. So I still called, him a she. But anyway, just seeing the primal instincts and her senses just heightened to the max was awesome. I thought she was about to go in, but then I saw who she was up against. jbDAuchiha and Netero. Now, I already knew she was about to get her ass whooped, but I didn't think it would be that bad. Even though she didn't get hurt as bad as I thought she would, she still got fucking owned. Netero is awesome. jbDAuchiha praised him for being stronger than him. He says that he always has the upper hand. Member of the top assassin family in the world. If they praise you, you are a badass motherfucker. And this episode shows us exactly why Netero deserves that praise. Although I was upset for a brief second because I thought Pitou was going to die, because I really want her to die by Gon's hand or something between her and Gon to happen. But Zeno said something along the lines of when two powerful opponents collide and one is about to kill the other, they hear the thoughts of the person that's about to kill them. And that's what happened with Pitou. So I thought it was, curtains for her. But I'm glad to say that she's still around for Gon to whip her ass later. And as awesome as this episode is, it gets more respect from me when I realize that the entire episode, every event in this episode took place in under 15 seconds. That is just amazing. Netero is a badass. Those 10,000 punches of gratitude. I mean, he was in the spot for years, the same spot for years and years and years. I cannot imagine just sitting there punching every day 10,000, and he countered Neferpitou's attack, which activates in, I think it said, a tenth of a second. And if he did it in less than that, that's, less than that what I just did right there. So he is a fucking badass. I mean, he went up into the school and got the sensei to bow down and just give him the school. He's like, you can punch at the speed of sound. I don't want to get fucked up. So there is a level of respect that I've already had for Netero that just skyrocketed. I mean, he is awesome. And I'm glad they threw in that backstory of why Netero is pretty much, why he's so awesome, why his punches are so fast, instead of him just being this old guy with fast punches. I'm glad they actually took the time out of, their lives, whoever animated this episode. I'm not sure if this is filler because I don't read the manga, but I'm glad they added this to show why he's like this. And I like the backstory of Netero. He just moved up on my favorites. What I'm really interested in is what is everyone going to do now that they accidentally ran into Youpi, and Poof is on the way back to the palace as well, although he's running straight to the king. Maybe he passes by and sees them in there, about to attack Youpi. So maybe he does reach the king, and the king actually exposes himself next episode and just fucks shit up. Or maybe he stops to help Youpi. Now, whatever happens, I want to see what's going on with their ninja abilities. I want to know what Youpi can do, because in the ending, it shows him with a lot of arms on his back, I believe. And I believe in one of the episodes that just passed, he had wings. So can he like transform into like different animals, like with the arms on his back? Could that be like resembling an octopus? I want to know what's going on with him. Even though he's my least favorite of the guards, he seems to be pretty strong. So I can't wait to see what they're going to do. How are they going to adjust their plans now that they accidentally ran into a guard as soon as they stepped out of the portal? Now, I was not expecting that to happen, but when I saw the portal right next to Youpi still sitting there, I was like, oh shit, some stuff is about to go down. And of course, they would cut it off right there, so we have to wait another week. But if Poof does reach the king, what would he do? Will he try to guard Komugi? Will he come out there and fuck shit up? But at this point, Pitou should just run away. She should go pick a fight with some of the other hunters. I mean, after witnessing what just happened with her and Netero, he punched her in under a tenth of a second, and his punch teleported and shot a golden ray and pretty much knocked her miles. Well, it would have knocked her miles away if she didn't save herself, but still. This episode single-handedly made me want to read the manga just so I can see what happens with Netero versus the King. Because the King, he's fast, but is he that fast? Is he less than a tenth of a second fast? And is he durable enough to, withstand a punch like that? Even though Pitou did withstand it technically, I'm pretty sure Netero can power that fist up 10 times that. I cannot wait. There are so many questions that I want answered. I'm so tempted to read ahead in the manga, but I do not want to. I want to see this gorgeousness animated. Will Netero go straight for the King? Will he help the other hunters out by eliminating the guards first? Will they split up and like shoot and Knuckle, try to take out Youpi, and Gon and Killua go straight for Pitou? And there's so many questions I want answered right now, man. This episode has gotten me so hyped. More hyped than any other episode of Hunter x Hunter. Now, I'm not going to say it's the best because I think that the Phantom Troop arc was literally the best, hands down, so far. But the thing about that was I marathoned through that, so I didn't have to wait to watch the next episode. I could just watch it. But whereas this, I have to wait a whole nother week, man. Are you serious? Hunter x Hunter is an amazing anime. Now, I'm just throwing this out there, no spoilers, but maybe Killua does his new technique that he mentioned in the last episode against Youpi. It seems to be lightning-based, so maybe it paralyzes him, or something along the lines of that. But, I doubt that they're just going to go in there and murk Youpi and then just be on with it and on to the next guard. I'm pretty sure there's going to be some awesome tag teaming going on. Maybe Poof actually does come in to help Youpi. But I don't know. There's not much more I could say for an episode that literally only lasted for like 20 seconds in the Hunter x Hunter world anyway. So I can go on and on and on about how I think Netero is just this badass, awesome motherfucker. But I'm not going to do it. I'm going to save you guys the earful. But just know that I think he is a badass motherfucker. But personally, I do hope that Poof does reach the King so he can come out and we can see the King in action. I really want to see the Netero versus Miriam fight now more than I want to see the Gon versus Pitou after witnessing this awesomeness. It's really going to be a clash of the titans. But tell me what you guys thought about this awesome episode. This has been jbDAuchiha. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.